Hello my crafty friends, and welcome to my channel. My name is Mary. I hope you're having a good day. Yesterday, my friend and I, Rosalia, she's my friend, we went to Ollie's in Media, PA. A little background, I'll try to make it short. This is my second video because the first time I just got too long, so I'm definitely going to try to make it short. As you know, I have long COVID. I contracted COVID-19 in February of 2021 and I was in the hospital. I was supposed to die. After a week and 4 of the 6 shots that they give you to help you fight COVID, I responded and I was taken off an intubator and I was sent over to from that part of ICU to the different step-down ICUs until I finally walked out of the hospital 20 days some later. Totally forgot what I was going to say because I have long COVID. When I came out of the hospital, I could barely move. I had no stamina. For the past 5 years, I have been working at it. I would have sporadic periods of physical therapy 4 times a year. I'd have it for like 10 or 8 or 10 week periods, give a break, do another one, give a break. And I've been doing that for 4 years. And that 4 years I contracted COVID again and the bronchitis, and they both knocked me back. The second time I got COVID, I felt like I had just walked out of the hospital again. Well, crawled. That's what I always say. I crawled out of the hospital because there was no walking on my part. I was hanging onto my walker for dear life and trying to stay upright. Every time I've had to start back over from zero, and I've done that twice. And so it's like I was, not cleared to drive at all. An eye surgery later, a heart surgery later. It wasn't bad surgery. It was just the one where they go in and burn areas of your heart to prevent AFib, and 2 heart shocks before I had that surgery. And I was cleared. I was cleared in November to drive again. And I think I've driven 4 or 5 times around the neighborhood only, very short. One time I went off the neighborhood onto regular roads and it didn't last long. I came back in. It was just a big round the block thing. But yesterday I drove to Media and I drove around and I drove home from Media. And that's like a big thing. And I walked around the store. And I did a lot. I paid for it today. I've been in a lot of pain and I've been doing a lot of resting. But I just wanted to share that with everybody, that yesterday was like a big day for me. Besides that, I got a haul. Y'all. Went to Ollie's. And I'll start off with some of the, I don't know what I did with the receipt right now, but this is what I got. A big old bag. So I consider that a haul. And I'm going to start with some of the eating things I got for my husband. He's a chocolate fiend. He likes chocolate and pretzels, and I was able to get this delicious Hershey's thing. And then, remember this, Ollie's and Media. That's where you can go to find these delicious things. I got the chocolate-covered macadamia nuts. The best things in life are macadamia nuts. I love them, and you cover them with chocolate. I can only have a few of them, but my husband helps me out. My husband's as skinny as a rock. I think since we've been married 31 years ago, he's put on a whole 10 pounds. Wow. I put on almost 400, but it's okay. Life is good. We work it out. I'm on a Zepbound shot right now, and I've lost 100 of those pounds, and steadily going down, and I'm finding myself I'm able to move better, which is great. The next thing that I got, I bought myself something, and it's these Annie's gluten-free chewy granola bars. I'm on the DASH dietary approach to stop hypertension. I've been on that since 2010, And I think that that's one of the reasons why I survived COVID. Most people, doctors, when I give my blood and they look at my blood and then they look at me, it doesn't match. I have no sign of cholesterol. In fact, my cholesterol's on the low side. No sign of diabetes. I have a heart problem and a lung problem, but my blood always comes back, which and they're like, wow, you have like none of the markers that people your size normally have. And again, it's like due to the DASH diet. It's a non-processed food diet, so we make everything from scratch. It's a no salt, no sugar, no white diet, so it's everything is whole wheat. So everything I eat that has like breads or noodles or anything else has to have this little box, this little badge on it, the whole grain mark. And like there's a lot of stuff that's multi-grain, but it's still made of white wheat, so it's not considered whole grain. So I really have to watch for this label. Oops, sorry, I hit that. I have a bad habit of doing that. And then when it comes to the sodium, it's 35 milligrams, which is awesome. It's still salt, but it's not, or still sodium, but it's not as bad as it could be. And the total sugars are 8, which is about, when it comes to, it's like cutting close. I mean, they told me to stay below 10, but I try to stay even below, even lower than that. But these are delicious. I don't know if you've ever had them. I was like, ugh, those things must be gross. I never got them. My daughter, this whole time, my daughter just bought some when she came back from San Francisco this last trip, and she bought them. I'm like, who's going to eat them? Those things are nasty. I ate them. I ate them. And they're really good. They're better than the Nature Valley bars that I've been getting that I think, and I really like them. And I don't like the Kind bars. I think they taste like branches and twigs. Yeah, I don't like the Lara bars. It's just, they're just too, maybe sickling sweet. I don't know. They're just not my thing. I mean, kudos to those people that can eat them. I don't like Cliff bars or anything else like that. These are nice. They have just the right amount of bland sugar and salt and the right chew. It has a really good chew to it. And so if you ever get a chance, try them out. I highly recommend them. And I'm on a very limited diet, so for me to recommend something kind of means something. Okay, I'm going to start with, just going to randomly take stuff out of the bag. Okay, I'm going to start with this. These were stickers. They're address labels. Oh, here's a picture of what it looks like. And I walked up and I asked the woman, didn't have a price on it. And she said, they're usually $1.99, but I'll give it to you for $1. Sold. Sold. And here's another one that I went up to. It had no price on it. A nice standing bar. Usually when I'm working on my crafts, I use a fingernail file, but this is a nice, mild, fine grit. And you can actually use this as a fingernail file if you wanted to. And I got this. I went up to her and I said, well, how much does that usually run? How much is this? And she goes, well, usually it's $1.99 to $2.99, but I'll give it to you for $1. And I'm like, sold. Put it in the bag. Ring it up and put it in the bag. Okay, one of the first things that I came across when I was in the store, I couldn't believe it. These things are so much money. They run between $9 and $15 anywhere else, even on like Amazon and stuff like that. These are cards. They are 12 cards and 12 envelopes, and they're for a Cricut. I have a Cricut Joy, which these will just fit. They're 4.75 inches. I might have to shave them down a little bit, but what I need is the card mat to put them in. But I thought they were gorgeous, and they're only $1.79. It's just amazing. I'm really happy with that, even if I have to cut them down. The last time I went to Ollie's, they had this. This was $1 on the dollar table. I wished I had grabbed it, more of them. So I grabbed one yesterday, and I like them because, I'm going to have to open this, aren't I? Because I want to show you how cute they are. These are the darndest, cutest little things. I'm sorry it's taking so long to open. I moved my scissors. I don't see them, or a knife over here. Okay, let me get this sticker off. There we go. And these things are thin enough to go on your journaling paper. They're really cute. You can decorate them up. You can collage on them. You can throw stickers on them and a bow. And they're so, excuse me, they're so cute just randomly on a, do I have a, I usually keep a card over here. Here we go. Here's a, like, look, wouldn't that be cute? He's so cute. I love it. So I grabbed another box of them, and there's 15 in there, so I have a bunch for a while. Let's see what else we have from the dollar table. Okay, here's something. I got 2 of these last time in light pink and dark green, and this time they had the grow green ribbon, and it was hot pink, bright pink. I don't know if you can tell. It's beautiful. It's 100 yards, and it's marked $3.99. And she goes, as she's putting stuff in the bag, she goes, yeah, I don't know why this is marked $3.99. She goes, these are $1. I'm like, I already have the other 2 colors, and this was like the only dark pink one. So I guess this was like an old one left over. It's like, okay, I'm buying it. I love it for $1. Keep bringing me the dollars. Okay, the next thing I found was this rainbow pencil. I like rainbows a lot. I have a flag. I like to put it up all times of the year. And I just think that rainbows are just upside down smiles. They're very positive. I really like them. And I walked over to the dollar table, and what do I see? There we go, bunnies. There's a swap going on by called, not Beaches and Bunnies, it's called Bunnies and Blossoms. That's what it's called, Bunnies and Blossoms. And it's hosted by a Wall of Glitter, and her name is Rachel, Rachel. She's very nice, and she does beautiful things. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of these pencils and use it in my swap to my partner. In fact, that's the present project that I'm working on right now, is the pocket letter. Let's see. Last time I went to Ollie's, I wasn't able to get any paper. I had run out of funds. I spent like $80 the last time. This time I did pretty good. I spent $48, but I keep on forgetting that there's tax. But I got these. It's upside down. And I had bought, last time I bought this in green, and they had green and pink last time, and I left them on the table. I had to put all the paper back that I had picked up, but it's okay. They had the pink ones this time, which I was really happy for. I think it's gorgeous. And, 2 together make like a 12, almost, you can, do them like this and meet them up and get a 12 by 12 out of it if I have to, but that's fine. I like using the 8.5 by 11 because I do mostly digitals right now. Those were also from the dollar table. I got this in the business aisle, or the office supplies aisle. These are mailing labels. I see people that put these through their printer and they make their own little business label. Instead of for addresses, they come up with the graphic and put the name of their channel and where it can be found and information like that. And I like that idea. I think I'm going to take and do a sheet. There's 3 sheets in there. These are also $1.50 at the Dollar Tree. I just got some about a week and a half ago, but it's okay. There's, you can always use them. Let's see what else is in here. I also bought these the last time, and I was so excited when I saw these. I grabbed one, and then I was, going through the rack, and this rack, I don't understand what is up with the, the glare that's on it. I don't know where the light is coming from, but I apologize for the glare and the reflection. But my girlfriend Rosalia was with me, and this was above my reach. I was using my grabber. I have a tool that helps me grab things to get it. And I saw some towards the back had different stickers. I'm like, oh my God, I need them. She helped me. I pulled like 30 of them down, and I'm saying, oh my God, there's a new pack. And I paged through them, and I pulled them. And as I looked at her, I could see the back of the packs I gave her. And Oh, look, there was the new pack that I was looking for. Yeah, it was just the back of the original one. Did I feel silly? Yes. But I didn't care. I still bought 2 of them. I really like them. Let's see what else is in here. Okay, I got more ribbon. These are all on the dollar table. I'm running out of ribbon. I used to get all of my ribbon from AC Moore, and as we all know, AC Moore went out of business a while ago. So I am really getting low on ribbon. And I was able to locate these for $1 a piece. This is the typical AC Moore ribbon. Here are some that have, it looks like a little bit of chiffon, you know, a little bit of chiffon and a little bit of sparkle to it, hologram, reflective, whatever you want to put it. I really like those. They're very nice. I use a lot of ribbon. I also make wreaths for doors and bouquets and things for grave sites. So I'm doing that throughout the year. Now, last time I went to Ollie's, the only tissue paper I could find was silver. But this time I found purple, I found green, I found blue, which I use a lot of, and I found red, which I use a lot of. These are the 2 most that I use. They're the ones I usually go to, but I still got green and purple. You find all those different colors in the bag. I should have got a couple more purples, but you know what? I have a feeling that my husband, since I've driven up there and it's really easy, I might just drag my husband up there with me one day, because we went to the Ollie's in Elkton, and it was like digging. You know, the website for Ollie's says it's like a treasure hunt where you go, and at the Ollie's in Elkton, they did not have a lot of craft stuff. All the stuff that they have on their craft table was all baking. I found like 2 different sheets of 12 by 12 paper. One was red sparkle, which I snapped up a bunch, and one was wood patterned, and they were 25 cents a piece, but I still had bought them. And that was pretty much it there. I had to get everything. I got the other stuff I got was just like from the regular office aisle. But yeah, and it was, my husband walked in there and it was cramped and it was crowded, and he just was like, I can't deal with this. I'm like, I need your help. You can't go out. And he stayed in there with me. I give him credit for that. But he says he'll never go back there. But maybe he'll go to this one in media. I forgot this food item. It's a Kit Kat chocolate frosted donut. Kit Kat, I can't wait to eat it. My husband and I will have that as a snack, probably Friday night. Let's see. Oh, I have this. I missed these the last time at Ollie's also. They had them. I had just not. I thought I had grabbed them, and when I got home, I didn't. So I'm so glad that they still had these. When I went to the Ollie's this time, they had that table in the middle, but it didn't have any fabrics. And now I'm kicking myself because they had lots of nice fabric there. It was just regular plain cotton quilting fabric of plain ones, but still I could have used like, but you had to buy the whole bolt, and it was all of $5. Wow, for 10 yards. Yeah, I could have used it. I bought some of these. They're little like chalk cardboards with an easel on the back, and I figure I can for sure do something with that. And then I bought these tags. I really like this. They're little hanging tags. They had 2 or 3 boxes of them. And look, I don't know if you can tell, it's got a nice little design there on the bottom. I really like that. It's very cute. It's a nice quilting design. I used to quilt like that on my quilts, on the borders, back in the 80s and 90s. I got this needle minder. It's a magnet that holds it goes on one side of the fabric and the other side. See, it's got a hinge, and you can leave your needle there already threaded. And it says magnetically secures to your fabric and holds your needle, which is great. I still sew. I don't quite necessarily do embroidery or anything else or quilting, but I still sew. I bought these the last time at Ollie's. I really liked them, and I wish I had bought more. I'd like to take 4 or 5 of them and include them in a hostess gift to the swaps and events that I'm in. I think that would be a nice thing. So I grabbed another one of them. And then I don't see it. I don't see it. I bought an order of beads, but I can't, a string of beads, but I don't see it. Maybe they're in the car. But I bought these, I saw these, and I thought they were beautiful. They're backwards. They are file folders, and they were $3 or $2.50 in the business aisle. They're beautiful. They're a periwinkle and a cream color and a pink color. I'll take them out. I had seen folders like this at the Dollar Tree last summer. Rosalia took me there one time, and I had gotten patterned file folders. I think they're beautiful. I think these are really nice. That little sparkle thing, that shimmer, and they're nice and heavy. The package is really heavy, and I didn't realize it, but you get 12. You get 4 of every color, which is great for $2.50. I can just imagine how much these originally cost. I like the cream. It has a different design, but still has the shimmer, and the same thing with the pink. They're beautiful. They're really beautiful. Get them back in the bag. Just be patient for a minute. I'll pull out the ones that I got at the Dollar Tree, because they were pretty too. Oh, almost in. Oh, I put a bag on backwards. Sorry. But yeah, what's the original price? They're saying that they're originally sold for $7.50. I believe it. These are really nice file folders. The ones that I got at Dollar Tree, I put them up here. And I got these this summer. I got these pretty colored ones, and then I got these pretty designed ones. I haven't seen these back. I have seen these one time. I wish I could find these again. I really like them. There's only 3 in here, but they're about the same thickness as these other ones, just like a regular manila folder. These things are great. I bought a pack of the manila colored ones last summer, and I used it to try to learn how to make specimen cards. And my first ones were kind of janky, but then I was able to get it. Now, I bought a thing of beads, a string of beads. Sorry for the bag noise. No, they're not in there. I'll have to go check the van. I guess they didn't make it. I have one more thing that I bought. Like I said, this is my second video, and I forgot to share this one. But bam! Wrap paper for $1. Cherries. I just did a cherry swap. I wish I had had this then. Did a couple others that were really pretty that you could have used as junk journaling. I buy wrapping paper often at the Dollar Tree, and I use it, cut it in the 8.5 by 11 or the 12 by 12 or just whatever size you want. Normally I just go over 8 inches and slice it and fold it down in 11s. This is I think I get, how many do I get? I think I get 2.5 sheets when I do that. 1, 2, yeah, well, 2 2/3 of sheets, 8.5 by 11 when I do that. It's great stuff. I really like the wrapping paper. Rosalie and I came back to Delaware, and I had seen on a lot of people, their Dollar Generals have big displays of strawberry shortcake, and she loves strawberry shortcake. She loved it as a daughter, as a child. And this summer she came over wearing 3 different strawberry shortcakes shirts, and this fall she had a strawberry and shortcake hoodie, and I'm like, I've got to take her there. So we stopped there by the one near my house on the way home, and they didn't have anything strawberry, but they did have some Easter stuff. I was able to get some candy. The candy was 25% off. I got these. My husband will enjoy these. We all love these. I'm addicted to these. I remember I had throat surgery, and I had scars back. I had my uvula, the thing that hangs in the back of your throat. I had that removed in 1999. It was right before I got pregnant with my daughter. No, it was 1998 because I got pregnant with my daughter in 99. And I remember they had these, and I was like, I can't believe I can't have these. So I bought a bag of them, and I said, you know what, I'll just suck it apart. I'll just suck it, right? So I sucked it and sucked it and sucked it, and then I couldn't help it. I chewed it up, and I got all the little pieces stuck in the scars. Oh my God, it hurt so much. It took a lot of warm water to rinse it out, but I was able to do it. And that taught me to never eat candy when you have stitches in the back of your throat. I also bought some Robin's Eggs minis. You know, sometimes we just don't listen to the doctor. I'll admit it, I didn't do it. Oops. This is a nice score. I got these cards that have, the main reason is they have butterflies, and they have flowers, and they have bumblebees, a lot of cute little things. Then also I have the Bunny and Blossoms challenge. They have chickies, they have the eggs. I really like these. I think I got them for 75 cents each. That was 50% off. And then I got this. I think this is so daggone cute. I'm giving this is what I'm wrapping my Bunnies and Blossoms swap in. It is so cute, this little bag. I think that if I push this down, out, like that, I'll be able to fit it in. I think that the Bunnies and Blossoms thing is about 9 inches. So it should fit in here. Yeah, I don't even have to go out that far, but yeah, I'm going to put my thing in here. When I do my pocket swaps or any of the swaps I've been involved in, what I find is that I always overmake a lot of things, and I overmake them, but then it's really not something that I would want. So what I do is I usually include them I put them in little baggies and just put them in loose around the swap pocket or the other items, so that the person that gets my swap can have a lot of extras. They don't need to break down the swap unless they want to. But that is my video. That's my haul from Ollie's. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. Please don't forget to like and /subscribe to my channel. I am trying to grow in the community. I've been doing pretty good. I think I've been up for about a month and a week, and I'm already up to 28 subscribers. I'm pretty happy with that for myself. And, you know, I just like to keep growing. Again, the reason why I do this is I think that it's like when you're a kid and you're hanging out with your girlfriends and you go and you braid each other's hair and do each other's nails, or you craft together or just make stuff together. It's the same thing. This is our adult playing dolls and having a tea party. I really enjoy crafting with you, and I hope you enjoyed crafting with me. I hope you have a great day. Thank you. Goodbye. Stay safe.